Hello, hello. My video, YouTube, um, friends and family. Um, I started doing my, why I decided to do banning, life. Um, I couldn't finish my video. I was at the waterfront. You'll see there where it says, part one of, my story at the waterfront. Um, my batteries were down, okay, on my camera, so it cut off, or it said, I forgot where I ended at. Oh, where I got my apartment. So I'll continue to do, um, from that video another session of the video because it's a long story, but I'll try to make it as short as possible. Um, while my, um, camera ran out of batteries, I picked up my chair to get back to my car, to the van, and my van wasn't there. Uh, they had lifted, what they say, like in the city order because of the pandemic of, street cleaning, and I parked between three cars. I was in between the three cars that were already there, and, my van got towed. It got towed. My wallet was in the car, so I couldn't catch a cab. I didn't want to get in a cab either because here I don't trust, these cabs don't clean, and they run around with no mask. I didn't want to take that chance. Um, Another cop, I called the police department, and they told me they had my van because of street cleaning. It was 9:30 in the morning, and, my video was, 43 minutes. Well, during that time, my van was towed. From the distance that I was at the waterfront, uh, at the pier, the fishing dock, I just couldn't see the area of the van with the trees. The cop never, announced move your car or anything like that, or anything as far as that. So I had no idea until I got there, and, I'm in pajamas. Okay, I was in pajamas, and, I had my chair, a big chair, and my bag with my banana and my, well, I had drank the tea, and, I had my car keys. So they said my car was in an impound. So I, um, I stood there by a tree just thinking, oh my goodness, it's like a long walk if I had to start walking home with a chair, and as hot as it was, me in pajamas, oh Lord, a sight to see, right? I laugh at everything because, what are you gonna do? It's just part of life. What cannot happen to me, you know? Um, but anyway, uh, I seen this, police trooper like a little bit up the street, and he was parked. I guess they were waiting for people to park, and as soon as you turn around, that tow truck was picking up your car without you even knowing it. So that happened to me today. Let me turn my TV down. And as they were passing by, I stopped them. I said, "Excuse me, but I haven't been out of my house in months. In months, okay? I'm talking about, like 7 months. I've been in my house, and, only to get air on my tires, and, maybe to this big supermarket early morning. I do my stuff early morning. Um, Otherwise, my daughter does it all on the weekends when she's off. And, I said my van was towed. I called the police department and it was towed. I said, there's cars parked there, and, They told me street cleaning, so I looked at the sign. I wasn't thinking. I haven't been out here in such a long time. So I was looking for handicap parking and stuff like that where I wouldn't park. But the lines were there for the parking, so I parked between some cars and now my car, they have my vehicle. So I said, my wallet is in my vehicle and I don't have anybody to take me home. So he said, oh, the order was lifted for like 3 weeks ago that you could park, when the pandemic started, you could park anywhere you want to park, um, yellow lines, whatever, didn't matter. And street cleaning was suspended, and the order was lifted Monday. Monday. Well, today's Thursday, and I haven't been out of my house in months. So, for someone who's been in, not out there like that, like I did today, what the heck am I gonna remember? A damn street cleaning sign. I didn't even know they ever cleaned the waterfront, because that place is always spotless. So he said, "Well, there's nothing." I said, "Well, what about those cars that are standing there? Are you gonna tow them, give them a ticket because it's not 12 o'clock yet, and they're there?" Oh no, we don't have nothing to do with that. It's the other patrol that was passing by, and he didn't even offer me a ride. You know, I'm like, I'll be damned. I said, all right, thank you, officer. So they kept going, you know, and I said, gosh, I called my son, my oldest son. I know he was working. He works nights. And sometimes he gets out early morning and sometimes he gets out during the day. He's a truck driver for Domino's Pizza. And he told me, Mom, I'm working. But I told him my van got towed. Oh, damn. So he's like, well, I'm working. Um, Call Angie. So I called my daughter-in-law. She was sleeping. So it took her like half an hour to go and pick me up. So she picked me up and took me to the police department. And they told me I had to come back at 12 o'clock. That's when they turn in the reports of all the vehicles that they have towed. So I'm like, oh, man. So I said, Angie, just drop me off at home. So she dropped me off at home. So now I'm waiting for 12 o'clock. So I said, my wallet is in the vehicle. I don't have a dime in the house. And next time, from now on, I'm going to leave some money in the house. But I don't never carry cash anyway. So, if you want to order something out, you have to order out with a card, delivery or whatever. If you order, like on the weekends, Sundays, normally, we order something to eat. On the weekdays, I'll cook. Not every day, but I'll cook. Or my daughter cooks the weekends. But Sundays or Saturdays, we'll order something out just to break the monotony of the kitchen. So I'm like, oh damn. So now I have to walk like 12 blocks where the police department is to go pick up the release form. I was like, oh my God. I don't even know what it costs to get, your car out of impound now. Or maybe I gotta take it. And I'm thinking, damn, every time I have something saved up, something always happens. So I started walking. I took a shower because I was sweaty. And I put on some light clothes. And I head down, walking down my block. Thinking 12 blocks. Oh, damn. So I ran into a friend of mine. We used to be in the pool league together. And she's like, hey, what you doing? And I'm like, girl, you don't want to know. I'm going to walk up to the police department because my car was towed from the waterfront. What? I'm like, yeah. They said they had no policies during the pandemic, and the order was lifted Monday. And today I got up, to go get some fresh air. And I never, you never go anywhere. I'm like, no, I ain't going nowhere. Because people are everywhere. It's a small town with too many darn people. So she said, come on, I'll take you. I'm like, no, no, don't worry about it. She said, come on, I'll take you. I ain't got nothing to do. I don't go to work till 5:30. I'm like, well, I appreciate it. Thank you. So we used to play on pool tournaments against. One time we played each other a few times. She beat me a couple of times. I beat her a couple of times. We had lots of fun. And she took me to the police department. She waited for me. I went inside. I had to wait like 15 minutes. And they was mean. What's your name? I gave my name. I said, listen, I didn't know anything about this. That order was lifted or whatever. Oh, well, you used to live on this couple of streets up. I'm like, what? Excuse me? You used to live a couple of streets over. We gave notices last week to every door. I said, I haven't lived in that address since 1998. That's not the address on my license or anything like that. So why'd you get that address? So he didn't even answer. Through the glass window. So I didn't say nothing. So he asked me for my middle two numbers of my social. I gave it to him. My birth date. Actually, my birthday was Monday. Was it Monday? The 7th. The 7th, Monday. Monday or Tuesday. Hell, I don't even know what day is today. All I went through today, Monday, Tuesday. Well, you figure it out. It was on the 7th. Mine is right now. Anyway, um, I had a delivery from my son is in the army. Um, between him and his fiance from Florida. He's on the West Coast. She's in Florida. They got together and sent me a fruit basket. A fruit basket from Edibles. Oh man, I gobbled that up. I gobbled them pineapples and the watermelon. It was so good on the sticks. They look like shish kebabs. And then I had some cookies in a box with chocolate chip. I tore them up like at 1 o'clock in the morning with a glass of milk. And I had some popcorn, caramel popcorn with chocolate on it. That was good too. Still have some left. And I need them all up. But anyway, um, I got the release form. I got out of there really quick. Okay. I'm afraid of cops. I'll tell you the truth. That's the truth. And my friend took me over to. She's like, you were gonna walk to the towing place? I'm like, yeah. Are you crazy? I'm like, I have no choice. My damn wallet is in the damn car. She was like, what's the place at? I gave her the address. I showed her the paper they gave me. She's like, you know where the hell is it? I'm like, I don't know where the hell it is. I don't know where the street is all the way down by the bridge going to New York. But you know how far that is? You was going to walk out there? I said, look, you got to do what you got to do, you know? So, she said, ma'am, please. So she took me over there. I said, thank you. I'll take it up from here. You sure? I'll wait for you. I'm like, no, I'm fine. The car's here. I'll be out of here with the car. So thank you so much. So oops. Now the battery on my phone is messing. I tell you, I'm having a bad. This is a bad day. Let me plug in my phone. There we go. Okay. So, whoops. Camera be shaking. Anyway, um, I stood there in the sun. I went all the way through the gates. I saw my van. The windows were popped open a little bit. And that was my worry. My worry was that I know that an extra day would cost more money, a lot of money. And another thing was that my windows were cracked this much when I got out of my van. So it's supposed to rain tonight. So I was like worried my van was gonna get wet, and I was gonna pay extra money if I didn't take care of the situation today. So uh, my son called me. My oldest son called me. He's like, "Mom, where you at?" I said, "I'm over here at the towing place, which is like up the street where he live at." And he's like, "I'll be right there." So he came over. I'm still waiting to be taken care of. So I gave the guy the release form. He asked me, "Can I have your license, your insurance and registration?" I'm like, "Well, it's in the vehicle." And he said, "Okay." I said, "If you let me get in the car, I can bring it to you." He's like, "Okay, no, you can get it. You can go get it." So I went to the car, and I got my wallet, the registration, and my insurance card. So came back with it, gave it to him. My son got there at that time, and the police department told me it was $200. I'm like, whoa, $200. Damn. So when the guy added up, it was 125. So I'm like, well, 125 is still 125. I'm like, damn, they kill you over here. That's one reason I don't go out. That's one reason. Um, Here you get pulled over just for getting pulled over. Okay. Um, I've had many experiences here, and that's what just makes me get out of this town, and not even go out the house. You get discouraged, you get so disappointed, especially when your kids grew up in this town and put so much into this town, and so did I for like 29 years, and from Brooklyn. And these things happen to you throughout the years. You get so discouraged that you just want to skip out, you know. So I would always get out and go camping and just get out of the town. Um, so today I had a bad day, but I don't look at it as a bad day. Probably could have got worse. So I went for my wallet, get my card out. My son said, "Ma, I got this, Mom." I said, "No, no, 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 no. I got this. I got the money." "Ma, you sure?" I'm like, "Of course. I just called you. I thought you was home this morning to give me a ride." That's it. Because my wallet was in the car. It's like, "I know, you just got it out." So he still paid for it. He paid the 125. So he's a sweetheart. He's an Iraq veteran too. That he came to this town to live uh, 6 years ago because mommy lives in this town. Out of so many towns he could have chose, or other states where he has family from their father's side, different dad. He comes to mommy, and the last thing I wanted, because he had some experiences here too. Um, so he paid the 125. I gave him a hug. And we stood there talking about videos and his channel and my channel, and he's going to teach me something about how to put the links. Remember I said I don't know how to put the links to stuff that I get. Um, I've asked, okay, I've asked questions on some of my people that I've subscribed to. What video editing program do they use? It's okay if they don't want to share it with me. It's alright. It's not a problem. I'll figure it out. So he uses one it's awesome. So I have to go to his house one day to so that he can show me how to do it, and he's gonna show me how to put the links on. Um, Only thing I know about computers is how to DJ. I have a laptop, a top of the line laptop. It cost me $1,600. That's my baby. Doesn't have nothing in there. There is no games. There is no uh, nothing, nothing that, no search, nothing. It's just my DJ plates and my mixer, which connects to the laptop, and not even any music or karaoke. Um, a laptop, I mean, I can mix with my eyes closed, okay? But all my music and all my karaoke, it's all in hard drives. So if anybody would ever try to steal my laptop, they're not taking anything really but my $1,600 laptop. I have a safe compartment for my hard drives, and my hard drive, I have 7 hard drives, and each hard drive is 2 terabytes. So you count that out and you tell me how much music do I have. I have a collection of all types of music. I mean, I'm talking about all types of music. The whole collection from when the artist started his first song. I'm the only one in this town who has that. And I have other DJs who came to me. You know, can I get that song? Can I get this song? You got the new karaoke on that one. I heard you had this. Or can I get this? They'll bring a little USB pop up at the club. Oh, can you transfer the new? They be mad at me. Oh man, DJs in this town, they hate me. And I'm like, no, that costs me money. Oh, come on, come on, come on. You know, karaoke is not free. You can go on YouTube. You can find a couple of songs from an artist, but you can't find their latest songs that they're singing um, from a record or a CD they made last week. No, you can't. It's not there in karaoke. You could probably find it in music, but you're gonna have commercials in between. Unless you got a program, you can download it. But not all programs give you a perfect sound, the original sound. That's a secret that I keep. They've been wanting to know what program I use. Can't tell them either. Never tell a DJ what you have, because they'll be right over you. So if you are a DJ, remember that. Okay, whatever programs you have, you don't give it to nobody, no other DJ, or anybody. That's your secret, because you want to be the top one. You don't want to have somebody take over you and say, "Oh, let's go to this one because he's got this," and that, or you know. I had everybody. I would pack up the club like you wouldn't believe, till I got tired one day. I got tired of breaking nights, going to work, taking care of business at home. I just couldn't do it anymore. I was just tired, and I was doing it to make ends meet. So anyway, so my son left, and I came home with my van and parked it. I'm like, okay, so you're gonna have to sit there for a while, because you can't go out there to get no fresh air. Not in this town. So it's sad. It's sad, you know. I cried. Today I cried. I'm like, I haven't been out of the house in months. And then I decided to go out and make my video. I said, where am I gonna go? And I thought the waterfront in the morning, because really there's nobody around. People are working, and you have a lot of spots that you're very distant from everyone. And that's what happened today. So anyway, I'm okay. I got my van back. I checked my wallet. Everything is there. And I just learned to carry some cash in my bra or something when I go out, just in case. But I'll be back out at the waterfront another day. I want to show you more of the waterfront. I want to show you. Oh gosh, I about 5 o'clock this afternoon. Um, I saw it while I was out there this morning. There was two kids. Okay, they were putting their toes in the water because there is sand. Like I said, it used to be a beach, but it was closed down as a beach. And the kids were wetting their toes. It was a small kid, and then there was a taller one. So I told them, be careful. You know, be careful. There, it's dangerous. And they were just putting their toes in the water. I didn't think anything of it. But you know what? I probably could have saved a life today. I could have saved a life today if it wasn't for them cops. Okay, of not giving, not even the cops, the city, wherever they get their orders from. Those kids that were putting their feet in the water, it was a 17-year-old and a 5-year-old, maybe brothers and sisters. I thought, I'm really sad right now, but I'm doing this video because I'm about ready to go to sleep. And when you see the video that cut off where I said I got an apartment, it's because my batteries went down on my camera. Well, at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, my friend that gave me a ride to the police department to get my release form for my van, she told me that a kid had drowned at the waterfront. I was like, what? And she's like, yeah, there's two kids or something, or one of them. I couldn't believe it. I wasn't shocked. But I didn't think anything of it. I'm like, oh my God. Well, what is it with the waterfront today? What is it with it? So, I looked for the news. I heard helicopters all over the place. And I was like, oh, what's going on? So, I got another phone call. One of my closest, he used to play with us all the time, pool. His son drowned. Okay? They put it up on YouTube. Perth Amboy. What did it say? Perth Amboy. Search for a missing kid. Yeah, YouTube it. It's there. You'll see the waterfront there. And they gave it on TV really quick on news. But you know how the news cuts off like 10 seconds. And I missed the news today because I was on the phone talking about that with someone else. Well, come to find out, there was a guy, 30 years old. I mean, how stupid can you be? A 30-year-old man, these two kids that were standing by the water, I was really close to there. If I was there, that happened like at noontime. And my plans was to put my camera to charge in the car and sit under the trees because it was nice and fresh and cool under the trees, not where I was on the pier where the sun was hitting me, making me sweat. That was my idea. Stay in there because I did put some sodas and some Sprite in my refrigerator in my van. So I had left because my van was towed. If my van was not towed, I could have probably saved a life. Because I have camping gear in my vehicle. I have 100 feet extension cords. I have ropes, okay, where I would tie down my tent when I go camping. So, and it was close to the water, actually. Well, a 30-year-old man, this is the story. 30-year-old man told that kid, I'll give you $50 if you swim from here to where that little boat is, which is like 20 feet, 20 to 25 feet. So the boy jumped in the water. And on his way, he touched the boat, but on his way back, he sunk. A lot of people do not know the reason why you can't swim in there. It's because of the oil tankers, which is not really that bad, but it's because that beach has what they call sinkholes. You don't see it when you get to it. Even on the edge of the water, it'll pull you under. About 6 years ago, a 5-year-old kid was playing at the edge of the water, and a jogger was jogging by. He heard some screams. When he heard the screams, it was the 5-year-old that got caught in a sinkhole right in the edge of the sand, right at the edge. And he grabbed him by his hair and pulled him out. So my friend told me it's on YouTube. I checked on the news app. The 5-year-old kid panicked, and he tried to get in the water to try to reach, thinking a 5-year-old would try to reach for his brother. The 5-year-old went under the water. So the 17-year-old body was found a distance away because the current is very heavy. They found the body of the 17-year-old, and they had to. He had a cardiac arrest. They tried to revive him, but he had a cardiac arrest, and he had a seizure. That's what the news said. And the 5-year-old is still missing. So at 8 o'clock tonight, they're still looking for the 5-year-old. So it's, if I was there, I could have went for that extension cord and threw it. That was nothing. I mean, who knows? I could have, I couldn't have not. I don't know. But it was the son of one of the guys that play professional pool with me, and like 300 other people. But we're from the same town. And seems like every year there's tragedy in that family. So I haven't made any phone calls. I haven't gotten to communicate with anyone. Out of respect, and because there isn't a report of names yet. So until the family put a posting up of something, then I'll call them. So it's really sad. It's really sad. The things that ignorant people will make other people do. You don't do those type of things. A 30-year-old man. Then the 30-year-old man tried to jump to save the 17-year-old, and he couldn't save him. He said he sunk, and boom, disappeared. Yeah, there's sinkholes all over that waterfront. They're everywhere. You can't see them, but they're there. That's why they don't want no swimming there. A lot of people have drowned in there, and they didn't know why. Swimmers, perfect swimmers. Those sinkholes. So it was a rough day today. So I want to apologize that I couldn't continue a little bit more on my part 1 video. But I will get back to part 2 then. Okay, I'll follow that. So that's what happened with part 1. My batteries went down. I want to thank all you all, okay, for watching my channel. And Naomi, trying to get the names right. That's why I say your comments. I can get your names. And if you have a channel, I'm grateful to subscribe. also, and that's what I was supposed to do. Um, at least I have you to, share with me and comment to me. I like that. Makes me feel good. Makes me feel good. Anything, whatever. Makes me feel good that someone's there. So, um, the 11th, I will receive my orders from Amazon. What I need for my windows, my fridge, my Coolatron something. I ordered. It goes between the seats of the front, so I don't have to use any more space in the back. And let's see how that goes. That's gonna be a lot of fun. A couple of things I ordered, but anyway, kind of sad tonight. Hope to hear something tomorrow. I had other friends that winded up at the waterfront videoing, okay, the helicopters and all that stuff. State police in the water, okay, from New York. Uh, they also came out here. The rescue squad from the New York was also searching. Channel 2 News. New York Channel 2 News also covers New Jersey. 4 and Channel 5 also covers New Jersey. So if you want to check up on that, so you can see more, maybe they'll talk about the dangers of that water, so you know what I'm talking about. I heard they put it on YouTube. Uh, what did they say? Oh, God, my brain is fried right now. Search a 17-year-old swimmer missing, and then a 5-year-old. I guess the stories all together. I don't know. I haven't even looked at it. I just had enough news for today. So I will get back to you soon. All right, and everybody have a good night or a good day, or afternoon, or evening, night, because I know, you know, around the country, it's different time frame zone. That's why I always say that. So, all of y'all take care. Um, I will be back soon with my next video on my continuance of part 2. Okay? Thank you so much, and I really appreciate all of y'all. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Till next time, stay tuned. Stay tuned. There's more to come. You'll love it. And it's sad, but things happen for a reason. Okay? I always say that. Things happen for a reason. Sometimes it could be worse, sometimes it's for better. For me, it was for better. So all the bad things you probably hear actually is in me good in the future. Oh yeah. We'll get to that. Alright. Stay tuned now. Don't forget my next video, part 2, okay, of my story. And it'll take us back to the waterfront. I'm not gonna be intimidated or get discouraged. Nah. I'm motivated. Thanks to y'all. Okay? So, stay tuned. Comment. Bye-bye.